Okay, so I fixed the problems with the names and stats and notes. At least it works for me. So this quick demo will show you how it's supposed to work. So if you have any issues or problems, then let me know and I'll take a look. But as far as I know at the moment, it's working okay. So 3 tables go in here with some people marked. The first thing is I've removed the white markers from the unmarked people. I think it might be a bit better if they're kept unmarked. But if people think it's better to have them as white markers, then I can put it back in or give the option. Okay, so I'm going to reset just to simulate it being started up. Now, on Diagnostic tab 2 here, you can see how it reads the people as it's going around. It's reading from the database, so if there's any issues at all, you can look at this tab here and it should help us to identify what the problems are. So it's gone round and it's marked everybody correctly who's already in the database. We can just move the mouse button up or press the F1 key as before to mark an individual here. Now, when you take a seat at a table, if you press the F3 key, like I'll do now, then everybody else who's already at the table, all the other players who are already at the table and marked, they automatically rotate into the correct position with the correct tabs. If you were to just click on it, so without using F3, if you were just to click on it, then the tabs, the markers don't get rotated. What Minion does is it recognizes that some people have left and it removes those. It recognizes some what looks like new players to them come in and it puts the marker on them, so some of them will be in the right place, but the ones that were rotated into a position where there was already somebody there, then those old markers will still be there. So now what you can do is, and this will work also if someone's been read incorrectly, if their ID's been read incorrectly, which may happen on the smaller tables where the OCR has a harder time with smaller text. You can just use the refresh key, which is mouse down or F2. You can go on a single player and move it down and it will update it, or you can just do it anywhere in the screen and it will go round and update everybody that needs updating. So probably a bit easier just to do that, just push it down. That's pretty much that. The files are actually stored, the database is stored. If you go into the PM data folder, you'll see that there's a file called PMID file. And if you were to open that, it's a CSV file which can be opened in Excel and can be edited in Excel. For now, if you need to edit it, if you want to change any of the names, you can do so within Excel. Although at a later date, I'll incorporate that into the main GUI. And just in case anyone's interested, there's another file there which basically just holds a few thousand random English words. So whenever a new player is encountered, a word is taken from this list. At a later date, we'll need to extend this, because what will happen is if someone ends up marking over 4,000 people, they're actually going to run out of names. So at a later date, I'll put a longer name together. Okay, so that's how it should work. As a reminder, Diagnostic tab 2 shows you everything here. This is what comes up when the aliases are being read, and this is what comes up when somebody's being marked. When you mark someone, the information comes up here. So together, those pieces of information can help us diagnose if anything goes wrong. So that's how it should work. Give me a shout if there's any problems. Thanks.